Well, more than 20 hopeful immigrants have been left in limbo. Their experience has been a nightmare after their immigration lawyer, Paul Hesse, had his partnership terminated from Pitt Blado Law and is under investigation from the Manitoba Law Society. Hesse allegedly had been soliciting investments from clients for businesses involving his former romantic partner, Patrick Maxwell. The CBC's Ahmar is on the story and spoke with one immigrant who is now out $30,000, and his immigration status is very uncertain. Ahmar joins us now. So tell us how this started.
Holly, it all started about 3 years ago, and the man we're calling Jordan to protect his identity as he's still pursuing immigration met Paul Hesse during an exploratory visit to Winnipeg, where several business professionals actually recommended the services of Mr. Hesse. Well, after two failed immigration applications to come to Manitoba, Mr. Hesse started to tell Jordan to use the business investors pathway, which would involve him putting up money to the tune of $150,000. Hesse told him the process will only take a month and, quote, "I think the chances of refusal are virtually zero. All of my applications under this category are being approved. The owner is willing to make you an offer." Jordan didn't want to put up that kind of money, so Paul was able to help secure a deal for a $30,000 security deposit and a payment of $120,000 when his work permit would come in when he would arrive in Canada.
So where does the problem occur?
Well, the problem all starts around the lack of transparency, and it centers around this company called Top Tier Accommodations. They're like a luxury version of Airbnb, or that's what their website tells us anyways. And it's run by, and the business director is listed as Patrick Maxwell, the former romantic partner of Paul Hesse, who also ran the now defunct White Lotus Pet Spa. Hesse never disclosed to Jordan that he was on the other side of his deal and who was involved. One of the lawyers we've spoken to, Reese Pactigan from MLT Aikens, who has taken on some of Hesse's clients, explains why that transparency is so important.
The issue really is, if you're acting for both sides in the transaction, there should be transparency on that. Conceivably, both sides will say, one person acts for both of us. But you really need to give the opportunity to the client and full information to the client as to why it's a good idea to seek independent legal advice. And that's what lawyers are required to do.
So Ahmar, what is he doing now?
Well, he's still not in Canada. And frankly, when we spoke to him, he felt devastated and lost. He feels like he can't trust the legal process in Canada. But with that being said, he still needs to hire an immigration lawyer because he does plan on still coming here. But he also plans on hiring a second lawyer to pursue legal actions against Hesse. He doesn't believe that the $30,000 that he's invested will come back either. Holly?
Well, thanks so much for that, Ahmar. And that's the CBC's Ahmar. Now, neither Mr. Maxwell nor Mr. Hesse has responded to repeated requests for comment.